next 5 minutes is get excited for yourself. See, most people stop dreaming. Most people get stuck where they are in life, not for lack of opportunity. Sometimes not even because they lack direction, but they just lack desire. So what we want to do tonight is to give you some desire. Find that willpower to want to win again in life. So the bottom line is, since you're here tonight, you got to make a decision to get in. And not only that, but you need to make a decision to be here this weekend at the seminar. And I'm going to tell you why. See, the first reason why you got to be here this weekend is because you're here already, right? You're here already. But the first reason to get in is to be a part of something. If you got some paper and pen, jot it down. Just say, be a part of something. That's the reason why you should get in tonight and be here this weekend, is to be a part of something.
That's okay.
To be a part of something. See, one of the first things I understood right away when I got involved in this industry, when I went to my first meeting and then a training and then a seminar and a workshop, I was surrounding myself around other people who were already immensely successful doing what I wanted to do. Everybody follow me? They were already earning 6 figures. They were already millionaires. So I'm thinking to myself, if I surround myself with these people, after a while, I'll be able to talk like they talk. I'll be able to do the things that they do, and eventually I'll be able to make the money that they make. See, it's all about being educated on a different level. See, most of us don't like to be educated. We like to be entertained. Wouldn't you agree with that statement? Most of us don't like to be educated. We like to be entertained. I didn't even plan on saying this. I'm glad I got this on camera. I'm going to post it on Facebook. Don't let me forget. That's a good one right there. See, this is the deal. But what you got to understand is whatever entertains you, trains you. See, you are who you hang around. And you are who you listen to. So if you want to position yourself for change, you got to be a part of something that's going somewhere. Everybody follow me? See, it's almost like if there was a train going from Detroit, Michigan, down to Atlanta, Georgia, and if you had an opportunity to get on that train. Let's say you're trying to get to Atlanta, but you don't understand or you don't know how you're going to get to Atlanta. But if they tell you, listen, as long as you get on this train, and the engineer that's directing the train knows how to stay on the course and the track to get to Atlanta, even if you don't know necessarily how to get there yourself, as long as you're on the train and you stay on the train until it gets to Atlanta, how many know it's guaranteed you'll get to Atlanta? See, that's why you got to be a part of something with people who are successful or people who are on their way towards success. You want success, but how many people do you hang around who are successful or on their way to becoming successful? You don't want to be broke, but mostly everybody you hang around are broke. See, this is why you got to get in and be here this weekend. This is exactly why you need to be at the training. And this is the second reason why you got to get in and be here. It's because you need to decide to change. It's a decision to decide to change. To really get to a point where you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, but better yet, doing something about it. See, there's a lot of people who have issues in their life. And if you have issues, if you have problems, let me tell you something. Thinking about it, worrying about it, being sad about it, being depressed about it, even if you're praying about it, it ain't gonna help until you take some action. So what this weekend is going to do is not only motivate you, it's not only going to inspire you, because best believe motivation and inspiration is not to keep life change. Motivation, inspiration is not to keep life change. The key to life change is education. See, what this weekend is going to do for you is to get you thinking differently. See, because when you think differently, you can act different. And when you act different, you can start getting some new results in your life. See, that's what I needed before. My mother taught me how, to love. My mother taught me how to be honest, how to have integrity. My mother taught me how to keep God first. My mother taught me strong work ethic, how to be independent. She taught me all the great things that it takes to, over the course of your life, to be able to provide for your family and be able to have good friends and family. But one thing she didn't teach me how to do was get rich. And I don't blame my mother. You know why? Because she didn't know how. And she didn't know how because her parents didn't teach her, because they didn't know how. And their parents didn't know how easy. So I can't look back and blame them for what I don't know. All I can do is figure out a way how I can get what I want and be able to share that with my kids so they can share that with theirs. So you have a responsibility, not only for yourself. A lot of us in here that are believers say, hey, we're blessed to be a blessing to somebody else. Anybody heard that before? Say it all the time, don't you? And how many times do you say that, but at the same time you want to bless somebody else, but secretly in your head you're struggling? And I'm not just talking to the people who look like they're struggling. See, because I used to look good, but I was broke. Like I looked like I had money. Right? But I was broke. Like if you would have saw my bank account, you'd be like, man, I feel sorry for you. And I feel broke too. But I was tired of just looking like I was awake. I wanted to be able not to look like I made good money. I really wanted to make good money. I didn't want to look like I had my stuff together. I really wanted to have my stuff together. So I made a decision to change. And this weekend, that's what it's going to help you do, position you to be able to change. Lastly, the third thing, the reason why you got to be here this weekend is to be able to tap into that potential. See, I believe each and every one of us has potential on the inside of us. Each and every person here. I don't think we were born and God went down the line and said, he's going to be successful, she's going to be successful, he's not going to be successful. He's going to be broke. He's going to be crazy. He's going to be bankrupt by the age of 28. He didn't say that. I believe each and every one of us have the potential to become successful. See, potential alone is not enough. You can have it all day long. You can say, hey, this is my breakthrough. This is going to happen. But the reality is, if you don't learn something different, you can't do anything different. That's what this weekend is going to teach you. See, because if you got to wake up now tonight, you paid your $99.95, you excited, you pumped up, you say, man, that Reco guy was good. When is he coming back to Detroit again? I got to catch the blueprint 2 months from now. Well, guess what? That's 2 months you let pass by. And the next 2 months, you're going to take your now wake up now business, and you're going to start doing your wake up now business, your new wake up now business, the same way you do everything else in your life. And if you're not successful right now, you got to understand that there are some things that need to happen in your head and in your heart to change that. That's what the trainings do. They put you in a position to start thinking different. And when we add the skill set training, where we show you how to talk to people, where we teach you about the products and services, we start giving you the mindset of an entrepreneur that can potentially become a multi-millionaire. Even if that multi-millionaire part doesn't interest you, whether you got to a point of making a six-figure income or making $5,000 or $6,000 a month on a residual basis. But the one thing I do understand, that if you don't do anything different, nothing is going to change. So for $200, you have that shot. See, because at the end of the day, you can get excited with Justin, you can get excited for Shaquille, myself, Chuck, whoever. Kiana's in the house tonight, 23-year-old retired nurse. Wave your hand, Kiana. 24. 24. Oh, yesterday. 2 days ago, birthday. 24 years old, retired nurse in the house. You talking about a six-figure earner, 24 years old. Why not you? See, that's what got me excited when I came to meetings like this, because I felt like, man, if I keep coming to these meetings, if I keep coming to these trainings, and I get this information, I can be those guys or better than them. See, a lot of you have jobs and you have people you work for, and you don't want to be them. And the sad part is you don't want to be you either. But you keep going to work every single day. And you keep praying that things going to change one day. When the reality is God put you in the way of showing you opportunities, putting people in your path, they help you change and you're not even doing anything with it. See, the bottom line is each and every one of us have a period of time to be on this earth. Each and every one of us. I don't know if your period of time is longer than mine or not. I don't know if it's 5 years, 10 years, 100 years. I plan on being around 150 more years. Yes, sir. But this is the deal. None of us know when it's that time, do we? But the reality is what we can do is do the best with the time that we have. See, not just for you, but for the people around you. See, because what motivated me from the beginning, and I can tell you right now, my main reason why when I got started, I'm going to talk about this tomorrow morning in the training, my main reason why was my son. When I got involved in this industry, my son was a couple of months old. And when I got involved in this industry, I understood that, hey, if I didn't make this happen, I was already broke with just me. Now I'm broke with a son. So I knew no one was going to take care of me, so no one's certainly not going to take care of my son, so I got to make it happen. So I made a decision I was going to make it happen for my son. Then I made a decision I was going to make it happen for the next children I would have, and my wife, and my mother, and my grandparents, the people in my family. Then I made a decision, well, I'm going to keep making it happen for everybody else too. See, because at the end of the day, when you start making it, you can inspire other people to make it. You sleep real good at night when your bank account is really big. But the thing that makes you sleep even better is when you know you're motivating and inspiring other people to change their lives as well. See, I don't care where you are right now. I don't care if you have no money in your bank account. I don't care if you have no money in your credit card. You need to find the money to get started. Because at the end of the day, let's change that situation. See, forget the pity party because nobody is going to come to your house and pay your bills. Nobody's going to put a vacation plan together for you. Nobody's going to put together a debt elimination program and send it to the collection agencies every single month. You know who got to get you out of that mess? But the cool thing is, you got a team of superstars that's going to help you. That's what you really got to think about. Position yourself tonight to change your life for the rest of your life. See, because I totally believe that today could very well be the first day of the rest of your life. And we're going to be here to help you make that thing happen in a major way. And I guarantee you by the end of Sunday, you will be telling me that this is one of the best weekends you ever had in your life. If you're ready to not only change, but to get the game plan you need to take this thing to the very next level, I encourage you to get signed up tonight for this registration. Get signed up for this training. We're going to be here this weekend to help you start that process. We're going to help you take this thing to the top of the top. God bless y'all. I'll see y'all in the morning at 9 o'clock.